Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my wonderful daughter, the best mommy ever. Today's personalized VeggieTales story is called Jurassic Playground by Doug Peterson. And the mission commander for this mission, number 4, is Courtney. Our heroes came in for a landing on the mysterious island, but something very strange stuck out in the path of the Get Up and Go machine. A bumpy landing. "Turn, turn, turn," shouted Larry. "You're gonna hit that green speed bump." "Bob is doing fine," Courtney said to Larry, trying to calm him. But Larry was anything but calm. "No, Bob, turn it like this." Larry leaned over to help and got his nose stuck in the steering wheel. "Oops, my bad." "You're not helping, Larry." Thump, crash! The Get Up and Go machine hit the green speed bump head on. The machine did a double flip into the air, losing complete control. It sliced off the tops of a dozen palm trees, crashed through the bushes, splashed across the stream, and skidded into the monkey bars on the playground. Airbags in the shape of ducks popped out, saving them from injury. But the Get Up and Go machine was a wreck. Suddenly, the red phone on the dashboard gave out a ring, ring, ring. From flat on his back, Larry snatched the phone and said, "Howdy do." "This is Mission Control," came a voice on the phone. "Are you all right?" "We're all in one piece," answered Larry. "Good," said Mission Control. "Then grab the folder from the mailbag." "Roger that." Inside the folder was a photo of a monstrously large school building. "This is Jurassic Elementary School," said Mission Control. "The P's who run this school have big trouble. There are students there who are mean bullies, and they're tearing others down with discouraging words. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get the kids to build each other up with nice, encouraging words." "Gotcha," said Larry. "Courtney, our top agent from Shawnigan Lake, British Columbia, will lead your team. She's our most enthusiastic agent," added Mission Control. "Oh, and you need to know something very special about these students. They are..." The phone suddenly went dead. "They're what?" Larry shouted. "What's wrong with this phone?" Bob motioned toward the telephone cord. Larry had accidentally pulled the cord out of the phone. Uh-oh. T-Rex, T-Rebel. Larry, Bob, and Courtney climbed out of the Get Up and Go machine. "I wonder what Mission Control was going to say about the students at this school," Bob wondered. Just then, the ground began to shake. Round ripples formed on a nearby puddle. Roar! To their horror, the fiercest of all dinosaurs hurtled out of the front door of the school. A Tyrannosaurus Rex thundered right at them, jaws wide, teeth gleaming. The mission team dove into the center of the monkey bars, but the T-Rex didn't try to eat them. Instead, he sat behind the monkey bars and began to sob. That's right, the dinosaur was crying. The T-Rex sat on the ground with big dinosaur tears sliding down his face. "Are you all right?" Courtney asked. We're very sorry we smashed into the monkey bars. The T-Rex blew his nose. Dinosaur hankies can be pretty disgusting. It's not that. It's those mean kids. They say I've got wimpy arms. That's really mean, said Courtney. Who would say such things? They would, said the T-Rex, and he pointed toward a pack of vicious raptors. The raptors circled the T-Rex and snarled, "Cry, baby!" Then the raptors pounced on all the other dinosaurs as they came to the playground for recess. Claw, the raptor leader, teased Melanie the shy Brachiosaurus for being big-boned. He teased Emma, the Pachycephalosaurus, for having a huge dome on her head. And he teased Calvin, the Stegosaurus, for having a brain the size of a pea. "What's wrong with the brain the size of a pea?" asked one of the teachers on the playground. "A pea?" A sticky situation. "The students in this school are all dinosaurs," gasped Courtney. "That must be what Mission Control was trying to say." Just then, a very strange-looking dinosaur wandered out of the school. He wore eye goggles and a tool belt, and he carried a roll of duct tape in each claw. He was a rare Dactysaurus. His name was Dino. "What seems to be the problem?" said Dino, stepping in front of the broken monkey bars. "If something needs fixing, Dino the duct tape dino is here." Dramatically, Dino yanked out a long strip of duct tape, but he accidentally snagged Larry in its stickiness. Within seconds, he and Larry were completely tangled in several yards of heavy-duty tape. Claw and the other raptors laughed and pointed. "Dino is actually very good at building and fixing things," the teacher told Courtney. "It's just that he's so clumsy." "Maybe Dino needs a little encouragement," said Courtney. She turned to the duct tape dino and said, "Sure, we can use your help. The monkey bars need to be fixed, and so does our ship." "Then I'm your guy," declared Dino. "Just give me some duct tape and a little elbow room." With those words, Dino wheeled around to go to the broken machine. But as he did, his long tail whacked Larry in the back. Larry went flying into the palm tree. "Did I do that?" Dino the duct tape dino opened the hood of the Get Up and Go machine and stared at it for a long time. Then the problems started. He dropped a roll of duct tape into the engine. Then, when he climbed in after it, he accidentally taped his face to the motor. Ooh, Claw thought it was hilarious. "How are you doing there, motor mouth?" "Don't listen to him," said Courtney. "You can do this." Claw plopped down on the teeter-totter and continued to hurl discouraging words at Dino. He didn't notice Melanie about to sit down on the other end of the teeter-totter. When the Brachiosaurus lowered her 25-ton body onto the seat, Claw was catapulted 300 feet into the air. He landed on one of the island's ancient carvings. Oh. God made you special. "Do something! Save me!" Claw howled. Claw clung to the giant nose for dear life, but the old crusty stone wouldn't hold him for very long. Creak! The nose was beginning to split away from the carving. Smiling with excitement, Courtney sprang into action. Melanie, can your long neck reach the top of the statue? She asked the huge Brachiosaurus. Not really, she said, but I can get part way there. Then Courtney wheeled around and said to Dino, You've got to build something that will save Claw. But, you can do it, Courtney shouted. God made you special, and you have a gift for building things. But this is different, Dino said. Claw's life is in danger. I'm too clumsy to help. Dino, we all have a mission in life. Building things is yours. Crack! A jagged crack wiggled halfway down the face of the carving. Dino stared up at Claw. Then he glanced at the 2 rolls of duct tape in his hands. He said. Finally, Dino yanked out a long strip of duct tape, and his eyes lit up with surprise. Say, I didn't accidentally tape my foot to my nose. Everyone cheered wildly. Then the most incredible thing happened. Claw started to encourage Dino. You can do it, Claw shouted from the nose of the carving. God made you special. God made you... Crack! Claw was losing his grip. Hang in there, Claw. I won't let you down, shouted Dino, the duct tape dino. He took a deep breath and gathered his courage. God made you special, Larry said. Help! Claw yelled. Hurry! You're right, declared Dino, pulling out a long strip of tape. I have a plan. I just need to... Oops. Courtney's heart dropped when she heard those words. She stared in shock as Dino got tangled in a long strip of tape. If this were a normal day, Dino would have tripped over the tape, then he would have fallen into a wheelbarrow and rolled down the hill into a tar pit. But not today. Courtney's kind words gave Dino encouragement and strength. Then they built him up. Dino slipped right out of the tape and went on with his work. A plan comes together. Would you happen to have a waffle maker? Dino asked Larry. Sure thing, Dino boy. Courtney jumped up to help because she was very fast. They covered the waffle maker in layers and layers of duct tape, connecting all sorts of switches, gears, and other parts to it. Dino moved so fast that his hands were a blur. There was only one problem. He accidentally taped Larry to the contraption he was creating. I messed up again, moaned Dino, ready to give up. Don't worry, Courtney encouraged. You can still do this. I can? Yes, you can, shouted Claw from the sculpture. Your contraption will still work, even if it's taped to a pickle. I'm not a pickle, I'm a cucumber, muttered Larry. Crack! Help! Claw's legs pedaled in midair. We're coming, Courtney shouted as she and Dino grabbed Larry, who still had the contraption taped to his head. Together they carried him up the long, long neck of Melanie the Brachiosaurus. Do you know what to do? Dino asked Courtney. Sure thing. From the top of Dino's head, Courtney took aim and pushed a button on the contraption. A stream of duct tape shot out like a super long frog's tongue. Thwop! The duct tape hit Claw in the forehead and stuck. When Courtney pushed another button, the duct tape yanked Claw right off the face of the sculpture, just seconds before it broke completely. Courtney reeled Claw back in, and the raptor crashed into Dino, Courtney, and Larry, who were still standing on Melanie's head. Then they all tumbled backwards and slid down Melanie's long, curving neck and tail. They landed safe and sound on a big, wide net made completely out of duct tape. What else did you expect? From that day on, things changed on Jurassic Playground. Dino the duct tape dino was a hero. Claw and Dino were great friends. But even more amazing, Claw found that he could build others up with encouraging words. And that was a lot more fun than tearing everyone down. As the Mission Possible team climbed back into their ship, Claw gave Courtney a high five. "Thanks for everything," Courtney said to Dino. "I should thank you for the encouragement," Dino said. The Get Up and Go machine lifted off, while Courtney, Bob, and Larry took one last look at the playground. They couldn't help but smile. All of the small dinosaurs were using Melanie's long neck as a slide. God had made her special too, big bones and all. "Steer a little to the left," Larry said, leaning over to help Bob once again. "Larry, I can steer," said Bob. "Don't be a backseat driver." "I'm in the front seat," Larry pointed out. "And I think," oops, Larry got his nose stuck in the steering wheel again. This time, however, Courtney fired a strip of duct tape at Larry and thwap, pulled him free. "It's amazing what a little duct tape can do," said Courtney, strapping Larry into his seat with even more duct tape. Suddenly, an icy island appeared below. The Get Up and Go machine changed into a giant sled and swooped in for a landing. There was something strange about this ice-coated island, but Courtney couldn't quite put her finger on it. They would find out soon enough. Stay tuned. And here's a little hint about what adventure number 5 has in store for us. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.